JJ, the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. So for those that have the questions about LLC, should I be in an S Corp or a partnership or a C Corp or stay self-employed? I do a number of seminars as a CPA practicing for 30 years. I travel around the country and also do Zoom seminars and have them on demand. I'm going to put a link in the body of this video so you can check them out. But I want to take you to the PowerPoint that's a part of one of the seminars that I do that you also can have access to. As I think if I bring this up, it might be maybe a little more clear on how this all works. So this is a part of my small business tax update, kind of going through, and you get this PowerPoint, as you can see. Got a bunch of paper, or I'm sorry, a lot of pages to this. But when we're talking about the entity structure, really what comes into play here is that you have the individual return, S Corp, partnership, and C Corp. At the individual level, that's where your Schedule C or Schedule F is filed. When you then take the next step and determine how you're going to be taxed, then that, in essence, tells you what laws you're going to follow with the IRS. Now, what do I mean by that? So I always mention this at the beginning of my business seminars, but LLCs is your legal designation only. It's not a tax classification. So you go to the Secretary of State, you set up your LLC, and the thing is an LLC can be taxed as anything. It could be an S Corp, a C Corp, a partnership, could be a sole proprietorship, filing Schedule C or F. It could own real estate and file Schedule E. It could be a disregarded entity, or it could be what's called a single member. Now, I do want you to note that a single member LLC is simply an LLC owner of one member, not a tax classification, meaning a single member LLC simply means it's a one owner. So a single member LLC could be a C Corp, an S Corp, a Schedule C, a Schedule F, a Schedule E, or disregarded. The only thing an LLC can't be with one owner is a partnership, because a partnership requires two owners. So when we are then looking at the classifications here, typically what I would say is if you're actively involved, you would want to have your LLC taxed as an S Corp. Why? Because the net income won't be subject to self-employment tax. There is a catch. You got to pay yourself some wages. Big whoopee ho-ho. You're definitely going to save self-employment tax overall. Don't recommend being a C Corp because when you're a C Corp, you're going to pay another level of tax. And so you have double taxation related to that. A partnership is a great fit if you're going to not be actively involved. So typically, if you're going to just do a direct investment into a business that you own, but not participate in or own real estate, a partnership's a good match for that. The reason you don't want to be active in a partnership is that it makes the net income subject to self-employment tax, which puts you in the same position as if you were a Schedule C. Now, I've got a number of things that I walk through with you, keeping you apprised of all the things that were coming into play. I'm going to be doing another video here that I'm going to give you a link to, and I'm going to be walking through a couple of different facets related to depreciation. So right here at the end, be sure to check out also my depreciation video that comes from this. I'm also going to give you a link to the Ultimate LLC video. And the reason you want to check out the Ultimate LLC video is that I take this one step further with a different spreadsheet where I pull together all of the different ownership and walk you through it. And then also I have a link that I'm going to give you to the LLC structure if you are in real estate. So this is just the beginning. If you're not a subscriber, I sure would love that. I'm a CPA, as I indicated to you, practicing, still helping clients in the trenches. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. All right. I'd love it if you'd subscribe, check out my seminars, check out the depreciation video that I just told you about, as well as then the Ultimate LLC. And in that Ultimate LLC video, you'll get a link to the real estate LLC video as well. All right. You have a great one.